And welcome again to Daily Grace with Pastor James. So glad you have joined me in this episode. We are looking at a series. We've talked about part 1, part 2, part 3, which was a special dedication to a very promising young man that the life got cut short. And today we are going to look at now the third stage, because the first stage we talked about was shock. That's the first thing you experience. And then the second stage, we did say that is then going to be sorrow, sadness. And then the third stage is struggle. We all struggle in life, don't you? Right from the beginning, when Adam and Eve sinned, God actually said we are going to struggle, and we struggle all over the place. We struggle in life. So today we're going to be looking at how then do you go through struggle. Remember, the overall theme is standing strong against adversity. So when you are in this struggle stage, what happened? Again, let's just look at it that who are the people, how do you struggle? You struggle against other people. You struggle against yourself, and you struggle against God. And when we talk about struggling against other people, we're just talking about in relationship. You compete. Some are good competition, some are not that good competition. They are just nasty competition. Apart from the competition, you talk about malice, you talk about dishonesty, you talk about people disappointing you. All these are the things that add to the struggle that we have with other people. And mark you, not only that other people disappoint you, you also disappoint other people. And the second one is we struggle with ourselves. How do we struggle with ourselves? We struggle with ourselves in terms of sin. We struggle with ourselves in terms of fear. We struggle with ourselves in terms of insecurity. I mean, fear is the big one, because a lot of people are afraid of so many things. They don't know what tomorrow holds. And if you are not strong enough, you are going to struggle with fear. And the third area we struggle with is we also struggle with God. Why do we struggle with God? We struggle with God when we don't believe that whatever we are asking for is going to come through. So when we start doubting God, it seems that we are being impatient. And we then want to be in the driver's seat. We want to take control of what is going on. Now, these are the various areas where we struggle. And a very good example in the Bible, of course, we have so many people that struggled in the Bible, but one typical example that we're going to take today is Jacob. We all know Jacob right from his mother's womb. He started the struggled with his brother. The Bible recorded that they were fighting all the time. Isn't that amazing? And then when he came out from the womb, he still had those struggles. And that's how he just deceived his brother to take his birthright. He struggled with his in-laws. He struggled with his wives. He struggled with his children. So it's like everything surrounding his life was actually struggle. And that is the interesting story that we have in the Bible about struggle. Sometimes, struggling with yourself, you discover that there are certain things you don't want to do, but you keep finding yourself doing that thing. Why? It is the struggle that we are talking about. Paul experienced this, and he told us in Romans 7, he says, I don't understand myself at all, for I really want to do what is right, but I keep seeing myself falling short of that and doing the wrong thing. I do the very thing that I hate. No matter Which way I turn, I can't make myself do the right thing. This is the struggle that we are talking about, that people struggle. Now, how do you handle struggles in life? Let's just quickly run through them. The first thing is you want to complain to God. Remember, I am not saying that you should complain about God. You are complaining to God about your situation, the pain that you're going through, how it is becoming unbearable. And if you look at the Bible, you have stories of so many people that complained to God. Abraham did. He complained to God about his situation. Moses did. He complained to God about his situation. David did. He complained about the situation to God. So the first thing you do is for you to complain about your situation to God. That it's painful. You're going through unbearable pain. He's a God that cares, and He will listen to you. The second thing you do is you want to appeal to God. You want to appeal to God, appeal to His nature, appeal to His attributes. He's a loving God, and really doesn't want us to go through the type of pain that we are going through, but just remind Him, appeal to Him about the nature of Him as God, a loving God, and then remind Him of His promises. Several promises that we have in the Bible for you. Remind God of His promises. Remind God of His reputation. And then put your trust in God's wisdom. Remember, I did mention that the struggle with yourself is when you stop believing in God and you want to take control. No matter the situation, you just have to trust in God's wisdom. Just like Job did. He said, though you slay me, I will still trust in you. Will that also be your testimony, that you will trust in God? Tell Him the pain that you're going through. So many passages in the Bible, you will see them talking to God about the pain that they are going through. You can read Psalm 13, 1-5, Psalm 13, 1-5. You can read Jeremiah 12, 1-4. These are people that are actually complaining to God about what they are going through. Psalm 88, 3-18. Psalm 88, 3-18. And of course, the wonderful story of Jehoshaphat in 2 Chronicles 20, 6-12, where 3 nations came against them. So you complain to God. Appeal to God's wonderful nature. Remind God of His promises for you, His promises on your life, His promises that is going to be with you even when you are passing through the waters. Remind God. Express your trust in God, because He's the only one that can see you through that struggle stage. On your own, you cannot do it. But with God, you are more than conqueror. Thank you so much for listening to me on this part 4, how to handle the struggles in life. I hope it's helped you. Once again, my name is Pastor James Egodibie. I parish RCCG Solid Rock Parish Derby, 55 Woods Lane, DE 22 3UD. If you're looking for a Bible-believing church, we'll welcome you into our midst. And of course, if this episode blessed you, I just want to appeal to you to pass it on, share it, so that it will also bless others. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next episode. God bless you.